Howdy everyone, Warsarsa here, and today we'll be looking at Bitmaster on Nintendo Switch. This is also the first game I've had to use a capture card on the channel to get footage of, as it doesn't support clip capturing, even though with how it looks there's no reason it shouldn't in my opinion. But I just figured I'd throw that out there, as you'll probably notice less or even no cuts in the footage. So Bitmaster is a twin-stick shooter where you float around on a hoverboard and fight off waves of various enemies and try to escape, though I've never managed to figure out how you do that, nor have I survived the apparent 100 waves of 20 different types of enemies and bosses. They also say that the average game session is 30 minutes, which I can definitely see, as this is a bit slower paced than other twin sticks that I've played. By that I mean that there's definitely more times where you'll have decent breathing room from the action, as the map is pretty big and enemies don't necessarily always spawn that close to you, so you'll be gliding around here and there, not only to take out enemies, but to race to collect the power-ups that spawn each wave. As you progress through waves, you'll pick up guns as well as upgrades for the 8 guns in total that you can obtain. You'll also have perks that you can obtain, as well as what are called factors that can be encountered by shrines on the map that will either give you a beneficial effect or a burdensome one when you stand around them, like speeding you up or slowing you down. There's also 5 different heroes that you can unlock as you play. Now, in my opinion, this kind of feels like a typical twin stick shooter. It's not great, but it's not awful. It's powered by Unreal Engine 4, but if it weren't advertised as such, I wouldn't be able to tell. It runs fine and it's not exactly boring or anything. I mean, I do like the idea of gliding and gunning on a hoverboard, as hoverboards are up there with skateboards in terms of things that I really like in games, and it's also a bit refreshing compared to the usual just being a spaceship or a guy or gal just running and gunning. In the end, for a $5 game, it's not that bad. At worst, I'd say wait for a sale. So if you want this game yourself, it's available on the eShop for $5. I'd like to thank Sometimes You for sending me the review key. This is Warsarcy on the Game Clips channel, and I'm out.